Hey guys, it's Gardiner here with Linode. We're at System 76's headquarters in Denver, Colorado. And I'm here with Chris Fisher from Jupiter Broadcasting. How's it going, Chris?
Hello, sir. Great. I mean, what a location, right?
Oh man, it's been a treat to be here.
Yeah.
So you guys are doing your Jupiter Broadcast comeback tour, right? And tell me how that's been for you guys.
Amazing. So it marks our 1 year of now being independent again. And we have done 5 stops along the way. We've had some big meetups. We've had some small meetups. Yesterday, a listener just took us up in his Cessna and gave us an aerial tour of Denver. Oh. It was incredible. And he took time to take as many people up as possible. Just the coolest people. And that was really why I wanted to do this reunion tour, was just to get out there and see people again and break the social media bubble and actually connect with people. And it's been awesome. And we are here in Denver now. We've been here at System 76 for a couple of days, busting out some content.
Nice. And I heard that you guys had a app that let you, or a website that let you guys move around the country and let people know where you were. Tell me about that.
Well, I figured if everybody else is tracking me, we might as well track it too, right? So, we set up a live tracker using OwnTracks. That's running up on Linode, of course. And then there's a website at colonytracker.live that is embedded at. That also runs on Linode. And there's some meetup links there, so they go to that website and they hit that and they tell us where they're at. There's a whole form they fill out. And then that sends me a push notification that somebody wants to meet up in the area. And all of that's powered using that OwnTrack system running on Linode.
That's awesome. So you said you've had a couple meetups. How many have you had and how have they been?
Well, of course, they've been great. I mean, coolest listeners in the world, really.
Right.
So we've had 5. So far, our biggest has been in Salt Lake City. Although I anticipate tonight here in Denver will really be the big one. Some of them has been as small as 1. While we were in Cheyenne, we met up with listener Eugene, who took us to a diner that was like quintessential 50s diner, like in the train car kind of diner, and just had a nice one-on-one conversation.
Wow, that's awesome. So yeah, it's nice to see you connecting with the community. How has Linode supported you guys in doing that?
Well, Linode's really making the entire thing possible. So they're helping us not only by loading us up with swag and stickers, and they helped us with that website, but we're working together on the meetup as well to throw that party, and just having you guys here to hang out with us. It is literally not possible without Linode's support. And that's really kind of what I love about working with Linode is there was no convincing that really needed to happen. It was you want to do this, you want to meet with people, we are in. And it was just from go, we're at 100 miles per hour.
That's super cool. Yeah, I've noticed that Linode is one of the few companies that actually shows up to any event, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's really when I first met Linode. It might have been Linux Fest Northwest or Texas Linux Fest, and I looked at all the booths, and Linode just seemed like they were some real geeks there, just happy to talk with people, and that was the moment I thought, this is probably, 3 years ago, I thought, I'm gonna try Linode. They're actually here, they're showing up, and some other vendors had blown off the conference, and and Linode support and showing up actually made the conference happen and possible, and I thought, that's a company I want to look into a little bit more.
Yeah. So besides the app that you guys have running, what other kind of Linode things have you guys used to do Jupiter Broadcasting?
Well, so just for the road trip alone, we're utilizing object storage for all the footage and audio we capture. So we've created a bucket for this trip up on Linode Object Storage, and then the team members are loading their clips and their footage because we all have cameras, we've all got microphones, right? So there's a lot of footage to work with and a lot of audio, and so having one spot to organize it up on Object Storage was great. So we threw it all up there, and so that's part of just this trip. But then additionally, all of our encoding and publishing infrastructure runs on Linode. So when we finish an episode, we push it up to a Linode, and it does all of the rendering using the fast CPUs there. So then we don't have to keep investing in super high-end workstations in the studio. We can do the offload to Linode. So we do that for every episode, every show we release. Our title system runs on Linode. Our Matrix community runs on Linode. Our community mail server runs on Linode. I mean, everything, really. It's just so much stuff. Everything we've built in the last 2 years at least is on Linode by default. And that's just simply because the performance, the team knows how to use it because the dashboard is super straightforward. The support's been great. So it just checks all the boxes. Then you've got 11 data centers to choose from. So it's we can deploy close to us if it's a team tool, or we can deploy close to the audience if it's something we want them to have high-speed access to.
That's so great. So what would you say is next for Jupiter Broadcasting?
We are currently prototyping a couple of shows. We have a lot of choices now that we're independent. So we have 2 shows that are Secret Skunk Work shows that we're prototyping. In fact, I'm meeting up with some potential co-hosts on this road trip to talk about future content ideas. So I don't know which one's going to survive yet. It's battle of the fittest internally, and then whichever one survives will make it publicly. So that's definitely the next thing. And then I want to expand just the like overall community resources, and I really kind of want to help send a message in the Linux community about inclusivity when it comes to Linux distributions and when it comes to even alternative operating systems that people choose, maybe a Mac or Windows, heavens forbid. I want to try to put a message out there that even if you're using Windows with WSL2, there's a place in the Linux community for you. So that's something I want JB to focus on just through our content over like the next couple of years.
Absolutely. That's so great. Thank you so much for meeting with me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you to Linode for sponsoring this trip, and System 76 for hosting us here, and Jupiter Broadcasting for just being super cool. All right, guys, thank you. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.